car, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But
it's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I had no game today, shit. Let me see if I can bust out the car with. Bust out the car with.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Bree's going to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
check 31, check 31.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. He'll return it from the 6. A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Bears take over. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Jumper, 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 jumper. Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Watch that, watch that, watch that.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey, check Mike 47, check Mike 47. Go, go. Full strength.
Now it's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Wide, get wide.
Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
Coming to you. Red, 47's the mic. 47's the mic. Time to go, night.
Now it's Trubisky. That's complete to the tight end, Broniker. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Pick the edge. Come. Spawn.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen.
Get in the fucking hole, man.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Man,
Tariq Cohen, 38 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Boy, you got a lot of defensive back there.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. No escape, and he goes down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Man, look at this bullshit.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Chicago. An impressive punt return of 76 yards. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability.
It's that home cooking shit, man.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Home cooking going on, man.
14, Saints nothing.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Back to the basics.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. He finds an opening past the 40. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 73 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
54. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. You tighten up.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 37.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. First down, a run with Cohen. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, G. Here I come. Here I come.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
18. 56 to Mike, boy. 56.
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. That's complete to Robinson. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. A Chicago first down, the former Jag, Allen Robinson, on the catch from Trubisky. Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. On the ground, it's Montgomery, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Bears on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. No chance.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Flipping Gabriel complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 12-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Oh, man.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Watch the run, watch the run. 56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. All that. Hey, 18. 56, Mike, 56. Here we go. Hey, Delta.
This nigga trying to run the clock out.
Mike, boys, 56. Check 56. Come off the ball hard.
Did you know what you're doing?
On 2nd down, it's Montgomery, and he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run as the Bears push further out in front. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Breeze. Going up top. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now Breeze. And that will be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here comes Cohen. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
To throw, it's Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Three, 15 seconds.
Ready. 95, 56, 95, 56.
Gotta get out of bounds.
Breeze now on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
I gotta go for the gusto then. Gotta go for the gusto.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing now is Breeze. Cook with a first down and much more. And this is
I ain't got no
Cook with
time
a
out. Goddamn, I ain't got no time out. I ain't got no fucking time.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Bad coaching on my mind.
They'll run on first down. Montgomery. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, come on, no, come on, no. Watch the shit.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third.
Check three. Shit.
They go play action with Trubisky. Looking deep for Gabriel.
There we go.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Eli Apple, good to the core there as he gets in and knocks it away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
He's checking. You kill.
Now Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they'll get him down here at the 23. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Kamara. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Looking for Gannon, it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
That was dumb. Why did you even throw that? That was stupid. Stupid as fuck.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Looking deep for Gabriel. And that's caught inside
Get the fuck out of him, man.
Touchdown!
Get the fuck out of him, man. That's some bullshit, man.
Gabriel, 69 yards as the Bears push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home.
Got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Yeah. Well,
the Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me, just go and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw is Breeze.
Man, look, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Akeem Hicks picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Fuck this shit. I'm throwing the goddamn.
Quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And he finds Cook. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 41 yards. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Oh, man, you're supposed to win up.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Kamara. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there and a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Breeze now. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Kamara. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves him needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Ready? Number 80. 59. Mike to 59. So we got man. Good night.
Now Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Stupid ass.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And a man out of the backfield gets in for the score. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Yeah, I just let the team down today, man. Shit.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
What the fuck going on, man?
And he will take this one all
This
the way
shit,
back
boy.
inside the
I swear they got some real
35-yard line.
motherfucking home cooking
Forget
going
the
on.
idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
Real home
Line of
cooking.
scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Montgomery. Demario Davis there on the stop. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. This is Cohen on the toss. Down to the 25. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Damn, boy, that nigga gonna run that bit down in 1 second.
This is caught by Robinson. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Check, block 54, block 54. I got you.
Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. Now Montgomery.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
First down and then some. And finally taken down at the 4-yard
Send the
line.
goddamn blitz and get
3rd and medium,
motherfuckers
they
there.
opted to run
Lay
instead
down
of
on the
pass,
fucking
and it
ground.
worked.
Get the
First
fuck out
down.
of here, man.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Taking it in from 4 yards out as the Bears push further out in front. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game. And the defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you.
Hey.
But for one person to get 3,
he ain't got no one near the minute
it sets him
Camaro
apart from the rest of the game. And no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
That cause I turned the goddamn
Set
ball
now to
over
kick
like
this
that.
one away, and
I
off
fucked that
it
game
goes.
all the way up. I thought them 2 interceptions, that would fuck the game up. I should have just kept running the ball.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for Pride. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And brought in by the tight end Cook. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Now Breeze on third down. He's going to let it fly. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
These bitches do not get up there and do nothing. Receivers
the
ain't
Bears
shit on
offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Now Trubisky to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Trying to get a motherfucking
the sack
tackle.
coming from defensive end, Cameron Jordan. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I think you'd have to label this an upset. Yes, they were at home, but still an upset. They got the job done.
Yeah, even being at home was not enough for people to think they were going to pull this one off. But give them credit for playing not just a smart football